Thanks to some of you, and in fact, many of our LinkedIn colleagues, that I am touching this topic today. And the idea came from this LinkedIn post where, and this is very common by the way, many a times we have lot of posts which promise us of getting jobs in different countries: Canada, US, Dubai, Singapore, and we Indians seem to be just loving it, and we always express our interest on these posts. So probably some other day I will talk about do's and don'ts of LinkedIn, but today that post brought me into this topic, which is Dubai. So Dubai, as you all know, is a dream city. Skyscrapers, hotel, marine life, you have everything there in terms of luxury, and lot of our IT people want to go there. But is it really a destination where you want to be? Let's explore that today. And if you like it, you know what you have to do. You have to subscribe, like, and comment. So let us understand the economy first, because unless we understand the economy, the politics, and the geography of Dubai, we will not understand many things. I have some numbers from UAE, and these numbers tell you about some data points, which is overall employment vis-a-vis their industries. So 34% of their employment is in the industrial segment, which is construction, manufacturing, metal, mining, or various other things. Then the other part comes from the services segment. So services segment means they have tour, travel, tourism, then they have hospitality, they have aviation. So all of these segments, they call themselves as the services industry. So if you extrapolate these numbers for Dubai, so please understand the majority of the job, work, employment which is available there. So if you look at Dubai's history, Dubai was very poor city. In fact, UAE itself was poor city. In fact, Gulf was poor until they discovered the oil in 1950s, 40s or 50s. So that brought a lot of transformation, because all the wealth gone to the oil producing nations from all over the world, and you would be seeing that. And what that resulted into is Dubai was developed as the cosmopolitan city of the Gulf nations. And if you look at the geography of Dubai, you will find it is located at very close. You will find it is located at a key juncture from where you have easy access to, for example, Iran, to Saudi Arabia, to Bahrain, to Kuwait. So all of the Gulf countries are in access, in reach from Dubai. So Dubai was developed in a way so the maritime route, it can utilize or benefit from the maritime trade. So if you look at Dubai's overall business coming from various industries, so luxury tourism is majority of trade, industrial trade is another one, and the services segment comes to be the next segment. And we all know what industrial segment means. So construction, metal, oil and gas, aluminium. So all of these things, I'm pretty sure you understand what kind of jobs are available in these industries. If you look at all of these industries, there is not much work for IT people in general for these companies. Then we look at the trade side. So you have supply chain management companies, maritime trade, then you have finance. So if you look at supply chain and maritime trade, most of the international business companies who work in this area from their maritime route or in their maritime route, they are global companies, and it doesn't matter where you work, they also want the cheaper resource. So all of that work is already coming to India, right? So that is well taken care of. Again, if you look at finance, look at the top financial institutions from JP Morgan to Morgan Stanley to Citibank, HSBC, any international bank, you name it, they are already available in India, and they are already benefiting from Indian techie background as well as the cost. Why would anybody go and set up their these business houses in Dubai? So what are these people doing in Dubai? So what they are doing is they are utilizing, benefiting from the tax systems in Dubai, and also accessing the Middle East from Dubai easily, and they are avoiding whole lot of regulations because of the free trade zones which have been created and developed in Dubai itself. And I would not name them, but you can find out free trade zones in Dubai and the benefits of them. So most of the banks are already working in India, and all the IT work is coming to India. That means if we go little forward and talk about the services segment, aviation, hospitality, okay, I missed telecom, travel and luxury tourism. You know now that how much of the scope of IT in these industries. Aviation needs IT, but if you look at their domestic airline, probably some of the work will be there. And telecom, for example, Etisalat is one major company which operates in Dubai, and many people from India in IT go there, work for Etisalat. Okay, so then you have hospitality. You know, do you really need IT resources in hospitality? So in hotels, do you really need that? In restaurants, in luxury spa, you don't need those IT resources. Do you really see any scope of that? So just have a look at these skyscrapers in Dubai. They need metal, they need aluminum, they need cement, they need cheap labor, they need probably, if you look at the luxury segment, what they need is people in hotel industry, people in various industries. So these people have enough opportunities there in Dubai. But what is the scope of IT people in Dubai beyond telecom and aviation a bit? And you know, aviation is state controlled in Dubai, so you won't really have much of opportunities. Likewise, Etisalat, one company can't give you too many benefits. So what you really need, or why do you really want to go Dubai? That is because you want to earn money. You forget about the growth, you forget about the satisfaction, you forget about coming back and finding the opportunities again. So please, my humble request, if you want to go to Dubai, don't ignore these facts. Do go Dubai. It's a beautiful place, fantastic, many opportunities, but just think of it. Dubai with these various industries does not need a lot of IT people. Few would be fine. Otherwise, you would suffer, you would lose on many opportunities at home here, and probably when you want to come back, you will not be as skilled as you want to be. I hope this video serves some purpose, because this was purely for IT people. And when I see people are just getting crazy about these, going overseas, going to countries, whether it is Canada, US, Europe, and probably they don't realize what they should really look at. I will come back with another video very soon on some other issue, or probably on some other topic. Till that time, please take care.